Have you ever broken sign rules? Ah, come on, everyone has ignored some signs. But some signs are important. And if you ignore them, you can land into a lot of trouble. Madam Contest Chair, fellow judges, Toastmasters, and guests, I was a fun-loving 7-year-old kid when I had to change schools. I was going to a big school. I was very excited. I put my bright shirt on, my red tie, and I got my new bottle to go to school. Just in case, I drank two glasses of apple juice to give me the extra energy. When I arrived at school, assembly was already on. I did not know which class to go to, so I stood in a random line. And that is when I realized my mistake. My body had failed to absorb the 2 glasses of juice. And nature began to give me a call. It might go away if I ignore it, but it didn't. Every second my situation became worse. As soon as the assembly was over, I rushed into the building to find myself a bathroom. And then I found one. Yes, there it was. Like light in a dark tunnel, I rushed inside and consummated my marriage with nature. Relief. As I came out of the stall and was washing my hands, I noticed that people were staring at me. I noticed that they started to gather around me. I noticed that they were all high school girls. I was in the girls' bathroom. Oh, should have read that sign. The situation was turning embarrassing. I was turning red. And I did the only thing I could. I turned around and dashed out of the bathroom faster than I'd come in. Outside, to take a breath, I leaned on a table. A big boy approached me. Hey man, you been in the ladies' room? Yeah, it was a mistake. Ain't nobody ever been in there. Cool. He put his arm around my shoulder and we started walking towards a group of his friends. As we approached the group of his friends, things changed. Suddenly, out of nowhere, he kicked me on my ankle. I tripped and fell. Ouch. Take that, Blondie. And I could hear all his friends laughing and chanting, Blondie, Blondie. I tried to pull myself up, but someone was holding me down. The next thing I know is my head is plunged into a bucket full of dirty water. Ugh. I was shocked. Tears were rolling down my eyes. I turned around and just left the place. But this did not end here. Day after day, I was bullied because of my hair. One day they would throw chalk into my head. The other day, trash. It was totally awful. They would bring stuff from their homes just to throw into my hair. I stopped going out of my classroom during break time. The big school had become a prison. My classroom was my cell, and the bright white shirt was no longer bright. A few years later, I got a chance to change my school again. This time I was going to a small school. I was not excited. I just wished that everybody would accept me as I was. But in the assembly line, I noticed a familiar face. It was Ahmad. He was my classmate from the big school. My past had come to haunt me. Oh, please don't be in my class, please. But he was in my class. When the class was over, I tried to stay away from him as much as I could. And I shot out of the class very quickly, only to see Ahmed following me. I took the longer route to the exit, and he was still behind me. I finally had it. I turned around and said, "What? Are you going to follow me until I jump off this building?" With tears in his eyes, Ahmed said, "Yes, but that is just to make sure that you are okay. I know what you have been through. I know what it feels like to be bullied. And I'm so sorry for not being able to stand up for you." Those words melted my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, bullying is a painful thing. It does not only put on wounds, it gives you scars. Have you ever seen someone being bullied? Did you go up to the bully and stop them? Or at least, did you go to the victim and support them? If we are truly against bullying, we cannot afford to ignore the signs. We have to take the right steps, the right actions to make sure that no one else falls victim to bullying. Madam Congressman.